Well, hello there, Sagittarius. Welcome to Pirate Readings. I'm Lady J, and I'm here to talk to you about what's going on in August 10th through the 16th. If Sagittarius is your sun, moon, or rising, you're in the right place. This reading is for you. And thank you again for all your likes, shares, and subscribes. It matters so much to me. You won't even understand when my channel is kind of small, so every one of you matters individually so much. If you haven't already, and you find yourself resonating with the reading, please do subscribe. It's completely free. All right? A couple of messages from my better angels. My better angels are reminding us that all 12 signs need to feel our feelings. All of them. The good ones, the bad ones, the less than fun ones. We can journal them out if it's too embarrassing or too much, and we just want to get it out of ourselves and then burn it. Totally cool. If you want to go to a rage room and break things, yes, that's a really good place to get rid of all that extra physical anger you didn't know you were carrying. It can even look like you're having a good time. They give you enough masks and shields, no one will ever see you cry. Okay? The other thing to know is that if you go ahead and get this out of you, the dis-ease in your body, it won't cause dis-ease. That's right. Those feelings and emotions can cause dis-ease in us. So it's important that we relieve that and get it out as quickly as possible. All right? You might even like it. All right? The next thing to know, of course, is that we're going to be super extra prepared. We're going to be Johnny on the spot. We are going to have the Mary Poppins bag. We are going to have all the little doohickeys and doobobs in there that we need. Paper clip. We're going to have extra tape. We're going to have tissues. We're going to have water, granola bars, all that stuff, so that we can be extra prepared no matter what's going on for us, okay? That will help us be, it may not be for us that we need all that stuff, so pay attention to what goes on and where you're headed, and that will help a lot, okay? Now then, let's talk about your guiding card for the month. We got the 10 of Wands. Oftentimes that's about you wanting to take your ideas and go somewhere else, so we need to channel that energy. You may be committed and have a contract with some situation, but now you want to channel that energy in a creative way to figure out the best way to carry your ideas through even while you're where you are, okay? So maybe not a full change, maybe not a full complete movement experience, but definitely an opportunity for you to make big changes within where you are, right? Physically stay where you are, but make big changes anyway, all right? Cool. All right, so I'm going to put that card right there. Now, let's look at the 3 cards in front of us, all right? Okay, here they are. Perfect. Oh, we need a mystery card. Let's get that mystery card. This is the Witch's Tarot we're going to use for that. It's a fun little deck. It's got kind of fun imagery sometimes. Here we go. Let's see what we get here for Sagittarius. Oh, that's it right there. Oop, that one. All right. So I'm going to set these aside. All of these decks are pre-programmed for you, by the way, so don't be alarmed. But we're going to keep it hidden. I didn't even see it myself. It's a secret. Nobody knows. All right. Now, we are going to talk about my little turtle friend. Ta-da! He's been here since the channel started. He took last month off and came back pissed off and wanted a name. So we need to name him, all right? So it's important that we consider what he should be named. He hangs out with baby Einstein. And when you come up with a name and you want to share that, put it in the comments below. And when I'll collect all the names from the comments below, and I'll put them into like a chart or something inside the description box, and that just then we'll go ahead and use that information and move forward, okay? So that everybody can vote in September, throughout the month of September, as many times as they want for any name, and then in October we'll make the big announcement, okay? So we're going to give this guy a name. He is not gender specific, so do what you want to do with that, okay? Cool. Very cool. Now then, let's get after these cards. The magical Nordic Tarot is here. We are going to use that to help clarify what's going on here for you, Sagittarius. All right, for this week. Okay, so all that stuff was happening last week. You even got through some karmic stuff. That was good. Cool. Let's see what's going on here. So we have the Two of Wands. And the Two of Wands is here saying that it is important for you to see the doorway All right, you have a doorway opening up for yourself. I think you opened it up for yourself. Maybe you found a new group of folks that you could communicate with and get your point across to. It's important that you look at who you're dealing with, recognize them, and appreciate what they have to say and what they want from you and how you can help. All right, and when you figure out how you can help, you want to explain it. You want to bring it out. You want to let them know what you have to offer, okay? Three of Swords, there will be some empowering information that comes your way, like, oh, maybe somebody, some company wants to use your services, right? But they have a prior provider of that service, and now they have to let them know that they're out before they can put you in. Does that make sense? So be aware that you'll get this information and it'll be a secret, okay? You can't talk about it until later, all right? So you have to let things play out a little bit. So you're gonna kind of, you do all the work, you present yourself, everybody buys into it, they're loving it, and yet they have to get rid of the prior provider, okay? So relax, breathe, accept it as a win, but know that you're gonna work your butt off, okay? You're working your butt off to make your money, and it's gonna be okay, all right? So, very cool. Now, like I had said before, you are not in a position to hang out by yourself. Being by yourself is gonna block you, okay? So, don't be by yourself. Get out there, be a person, be social. I know it may not be your favorite thing at this time, but you're going to have to do that. It's part of your shaking hands and kissing babies situation, okay? So do that thing you got to do, okay? The Queen of Swords, there's a particular person who wants everything done her way. You're like, come on, got to do it my way. Got to fill in all the boxes and do all the stuff. And you're like, I have things to do. I've been taking care of this stuff, and she's really going to be annoying, okay? You're not really going to enjoy the fact that she's stepping up and saying, oh, but you haven't finished your paperwork. And I'm like, but I got to go kiss the babies. I got to go kiss babies right now. I don't have time for all this, okay? So she's going to be very particular about, well, you need to fill out all the paperwork that it tells me all about this situation and what's coming next and da-da-da-da-da. And you're like, blah. The homework is mind-numbing, and I'm sorry about that, Sagittarius. It's a drag. Because, yeah, part of what that does for you is it means that it doesn't feel like you're winning. It feels like this is not about you dreaming up success or coming into a place of success. This feels much more like you're having to do the blood, sweat, and tears for your success, which this really is. This is you doing the physical stuff to get where you want to go and succeeding. So you are succeeding, okay? There is no dreaming it up and having it come to you easy. There's nothing about this that's easy right now, okay? Now, your solution, Nine of Swords. We need to remember experiences from the past so that we can move forward with the right kind of situation as opposed to implementing old paperwork because it happened to be what was available at the time. You're going to want to go ahead and take that extra hour, generate the paperwork you want, even if you got to go up into the wee hours of the night. Do what you got to do to get the right paperwork for you, because you don't want to start something brand new with bad paperwork, right? Or with old paperwork. Even if it makes her happy, you're going to say, look, all the important things that she wanted are on this new paper, but we don't have anything extra and any fluffy stuff or any trademarked stuff or any other Yahoo stuff. It's simpler. It's so much simpler. It looks clean. It's simple. They fill it out. We get the information. Ta-da-ta-da-ta-da. And you're going to be very smart in doing that. It's going to, everything will go so much faster. Your paperwork collection, your information collection will go so much faster that you'll be able to get through like twice as many people doing it this way than you would have if you had done it the slow way, where you had like a 6-page paperwork situation. Yeah, you need to get it down to 1 page where they fill it out and get a lot of clipboards, okay? It's going to be great. This is a huge lesson for you. This is a Wheel of Fortune situation where you're absolutely, this is a karmic lesson for you. Taking the information in, getting as much information from them as easily as possible and quickly as possible, being the boss about the situation, but remembering those lessons from the past so that as you move forward, you're not hesitating. You're not holding yourself back. You're not holding anybody else back. You're definitely going to have like pages and pages and pages of paper, and lots of clipboards and lots of pens. And this is going to be awesome because you're just going to keep handing them out. Because you'll just take one page off the top, because that'll be all it is. And you hand the clipboard to the next guy in line, or to the guy right behind him, right? Or, you know what I mean. Go to the very end. The last guy who doesn't have a clipboard will get the next one. It's going to be beautiful. Super cool. You've learned a lot of lessons. This is you breaking the chain from before and doing it better. No matter what she wants, she's going to get the gist of what she wants, but not the same way, all right? Five of Wands, you are rallying people together. You're like, okay, come on, guys, let's do this. And even as you have like one friend who's coming along to help you out, like the next guy standing in line is like, oh, hey, you need me to just hand this out to them? And you're like, yes, please. Instead of saying, no, I got it. You can say, yes, please, to somebody who says, oh, so the system is, I fill out the paperwork, I put the paper down over here off the clipboard, and there's another page on there already. I put the pen back on the clipboard and I hand it to the guy at the back of the line. What? I know, it means that they're helping themselves. They pick up the clipboard, they fill it out, take off the top page, put it right there in the box, bloop, and now they put the pen back on the thing and they move it over there to the next guy in line, or to the guy at the end of the line, because there's already like multiple clipboards, so everybody's got one, right? So this is going to be a fast moving line, and you've rallied them to do what you need to do. You said, hey guys, this is how it's going to go. And you might say it 27 times, maybe 80 times in a given day, but you aren't chasing these clipboards around. You are not chasing them around. You're delegating that to the individuals filling out the clipboard. They can handle handing off a clipboard to the next guy in line, to the next guy who needs one. It's simple, and you can do it, and it will be beautiful. I love that for you, Sagittarius. This is a really good winning week. I know, so much winning. Making money, yay. The more people you collect information from, the more contacts you have. All right, they may not all take it, but when it's a numbers game, you give out as many as you can. So let's get a Mystic Forest Oracle card for you right now. What is going on for you, Sagittarius? It's right here. All right. Nope, that one. Okay. So, yeah, no, I really like how that turned out. Very nice, very nice, very nice. Opportunities present. Taking full advantage, making stuff happen. All right. Do it your way. Haha. You were never meant to fit in. You were born to be wild and free force of nature. Here to build new and better worlds. Allow yourself to go and do that. All right. So doing it your own way, right? You really have to do this paperwork situation. It might mean that you really do have to stay up into the wee hours of the night to make this new piece of paperwork. Do what you got to do, okay? It's okay. It'll be one pager. It's going to be so much simpler, so much easier. And then you go over to the Xerox place that's open 24 hours, and you just like, put out 800 of these things, and presto, okay, maybe 200, and you're good. Okay, you'll be fine. Okay, maybe 500, sorry. I've chosen 500 as the new best number, all right? Wonderful news. I love this for you. You're going to take good care. You're going to do it your own way. It's going to be so streamlined. It's going to happen so seamlessly. People are going to be like all up in business and wanting to get your number and get everything set up. So don't forget to have something large with your own phone number on it so that they can contact you, okay? If you make it a QR code with one of them QR code builders that you can get an app for, guess what? People like a QR code. They're so curious. They have to zap it. They just have to. So do it. It'll be great. All right. Now then, let's talk about your mystery card, all right? What did we get? Oh, we got a double whammy on the 10 of Wands. What? 10 of Wands, 10 of Wands. You're taking your ideas and you're moving forward with them. Huzzah. This is really about you taking those ideas and building something beautiful, because it's time. Whatever you've been doing prior has been like you trying to fit into somebody else's like idea of what this should look like. And this is you saying, I'm going to make it look like it needs to, and it's going to look good and fine and right, and it's going to work perfectly and be fast. Okay? So Your idea of fast is going to make everybody happy and everything is going to go really, really good. Okay? Really good. So let's get you a pocket full of rocks. All right? So fast is good. Yay. It's kind of your thing. Aha. So here we go. We have black tourmaline, keeping you grounded and not egotistical. Ta-da! Ruby. We are working, this is a first chakra stone. First chakra stone is all about you staying grounded, staying clear about who you are, keeping it in your body, but you're also not letting yourself get into your ego or full of yourself. You're staying very clear about what you're building and what you're doing and what you're good at, what you're not good at, but you're at the same time, you're pushing through. You're pushing through, okay? That's what the Ten of Wands is also about, is pushing through. You don't let anything else stop you, okay? Ruby, you are seeing very clearly the sweet, sweet beauty of what your heart wants and what your heart deserves, and you're looking at it as a potential possibility. Like, this potential possibility is so beautiful. You are ready now, okay? Now is your time. Get on to it. Start creating that beautiful thing that you're working on. You've been dreaming it up for a long time. It's time to see it in reality, okay? You deserve this, okay, Sagittarius? You just do. Now, use those beautiful healing words. Remember those beautiful healing words? We used them to release somebody last week, but this week we're receiving, even with this one, when you're communicating with people, especially when you're rallying the troops to make them do all the work for themselves, guess what? We want to use nice healing words that really are the best version of a teacher's words when they're talking to their kids, right? And if you just treat all those big kids, all those grown-ups like big kids with a little bit of sauce, everything should be fine, okay? I think you're going to have a good time and everything will be great, okay? Have a good time. Try and have some fun. In the process, I feel like you're having a big to-do, and it's going to be great. So wonderful. Collect all that information. It will be beautiful. All right. Now then, Sagittarius, you don't have to carry those rocks if you don't want to, but if you want to carry those rocks, that's totally fine. If you want to carry something else, put it all in the comments below. Tell me how the rocks are working for you, whatever you got, and we'll have a conversation. It'll be super fun. The other thing to know is, of course, if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet and you've come this far, it's time to subscribe. It's cool. Hit the bell. Do it. And you'll always be notified of when a new video comes out, and you won't miss a single thing. All right? Also, let's talk about that little turtle again. Yes, we're going to have a little game where we name the turtle. All right? So by all means, put a name for the turtle down in the comments, and it'll show up on a list in September in the description box. And then everybody will vote as many times as they want in September, and then in October, we'll have a name. Ta-da! Just like that. Okay? Now then, what else is going on in that description box? We have all the decks. All the decks are there. So whatever you're looking for, whatever you see here, it's all listed there for you. You can find it on Etsy or Amazon, and it will be there for you. Okay? The other thing to note is wherever I will be in the universe for a Ren Fair, like right now I'm in Washington, so you can come out to Washington fairs if you're in the Pacific Northwest and you want to come out, do that. I'd love to see you there. But if you aren't there and you need a reading now, you can get a reading during the week over the phone. There's a link down in there where you can sign up for a private reading over the phone, and I'm there for you in every which way I possibly can. Okay? Thank you so much for being here. Really dig ya, and I want to see you here next week for the 17th through the 23rd. All right? Thank you so much. We will talk to you then. Okay?